वाहेगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहेगुरु जी की फतेह. The history of the Khalsa is filled with innumerable inspirational incidents of sacrifice and determination. Let's recollect one of these splendid incidents of a great martyr by Bachitar Singh Ji. Who accompanied Shri Guru Gobind Singh Ji even until the last battle of Anandpur Sahib and fulfilled his promise. Aukhi kati bikhda penda par asate turna. He was born from the doom of Mother Sita Bai. His father was Pai Mani Singh Ji. Pai Sahib was one of the 5 sons of Pai Mani Singh Ji. Fir mai das sut राजपूत अत मजबूत निकट है मुल्तान के एक अलीगढ़ स्थान ताके सुत पांचे पये सिंह सुजान उदय सिंह बचित्र सिंह अनक सिंह सोबीर अजब सिंह सुमत अजायब सिंह रण तीर. All the 5 brothers were serving the Guru in the Khalsa army. Pai Bachitar Singh Ji belongs to a family with no parallel in the Sikh history. For many years, the Hindu hill rajas surrounding Anandpur Sahib were opposed to the Sikhs. They feared Guruji's rising power and the allegiance he was given by his followers. By the formation of the Khalsa, they were more perturbed and offended because under the Khalsa rule, every caste was becoming one. They staunchly believed in their gods and things like worship of stone and caste, and therefore felt that Guruji's power had to be checked. Therefore, on August 29th, Raja Ajmer Chand attacked the fort of Taraghar, which was placed on a hill 5 kilometers away from the Anandpur Sahib. This fort was chosen by the Singhs to focus the days on Naam and Bani. Raja Ajmer Chand could not defeat the Singhs, which were being led by Sahibzada Ajit Singh Ji. Even after a long time, he could not strange the fort and was forced to retreat. On 30th August, he attacked the fort of Fatehgarh, which was yet unfinished. One of its walls had to be built, but still, the Singhs here put up a strong fight, and after losing many of his companions, Raja Ajmer Chand's army fell back after suffering defeat. On the 3rd day, August 31st, Raja Ajmer Chand attacked the fort of Agamgarh, and after even 6 hours, he could not strange the fort and was forced to retreat after suffering a defeat. 3 days of regular defeat had shattered the confidence of the hill chiefs, but with the help of Raja Kesri Chand, who was the main advisor of the hill chiefs, and Minister Parmanand, they planned further tactics. This time they planned to attack Lohgarh, but the doors of the fort were to be broken first. And in order to do this, a trained war elephant was brought. It was covered all in iron, from its head to its tail. A blade of 4 feet was also attached to its trunk so that he could cut through the enemy. The news of this planned attack reached Shri Guru Gobind Singh Ji's court, and on hearing this, Guruji said, "Mahakal rakhwar hamaro, mahaloh mein kinkar tharo." Guruji continued, the elephant would be defeated and returned by Pai Duni Chand, who is the elephant of this darbar. Duni Chand was the masand for the Sangat of Majha. He was a very heavy built man and was considered courageous and strong. On hearing this, Duni Chand felt afraid. How could he alone fight a drunken elephant, that too covered in iron? In the middle of the night, he approached the leading Sikhs like Bhai Daya Singh Ji and others to suggest Guruji that the elephant could be defeated in some other way. But they told him that he was very lucky because it would be Guruji who would accomplish the task, but the credit would go to him. They assured him of victory, but he was not reassured. In the final quarters of night, Bhai Duni Chand, along with 5 of his followers, decided to flee from the fort. They used a rope to scale down the wall of the fort. But as Duni Chand was really very heavy, the rope broke. As a result, he fell to the ground and hurt his left leg. The 5 other followers picked him up and helped him escape. Early in the morning, the Pog of Asaji Di War took place, and Guruji asked for Bhai Duni Chand. 2 of the Singhs approached the Guru and told him about Duni Chand's escape. On hearing this, Guruji said the death from which Bhai Duni Chand ran away like a coward is standing in front of him with its mouth wide open. And so had happened. At night, when Duni Chand was resting his hurt leg on his bed, he had to rise up. As he rose from the bed and wore his slippers, a snake bit him, and he died there and then because of the snake bite. Chala paaj ke bilam na kai, गिर के खिसक टांग टूट गई. 7 दिन ताको ले ऊंचाई, पहुंचे देश अपने जाई. पीतर ताम दुर्यो जब जाई, दस्यो नाग अतबुत तह थाई. पल में गिरियो ना तीर तराना, माझा रोर 5 सहजा. Now Guruji looked at the darbar to see which Singh was to be sent to fight the drunken elephant. Guruji's eyes fell upon Bhai Bachittar Singh Ji, and he stood up with both his hands together and said, "I'm at your service, Guruji. What are your orders?" Guruji ordered Bhai Bachittar Singh Ji. Guru Sahib then gave him the Nagni Barcha and ordered him to face the drunken elephant. तिन्हू मछार एक है बचित्र सिंह सूरमा, बलि बिंद बाहु दंड शस्त्र ते गरूरमा. सुराजपूत जात तैम छैर छैर जान ये, कृपान टाले अंग संग जंग में महान ये. Bhai Bachittar Singh Ji did ardas before the Guru and with a radiant face proceeded towards the fort of Lohgar. On reaching there, he saw the drunken elephant leading the way of the hill army, approaching the fort very quickly. Bhai Bachittar Singh Ji climbs the horseback and with all his consciousness focused on the Guru, exits the Lohgar fort. Like lightning, he races towards the drunken elephant, roaring, "Sat Sri Akal!" By this time, Bhai Bachittar Singh Ji had neared the elephant. He clutched his spear, rose from his saddle, with all his weight resting on his foot in the stirrups. With full ferocity, he thrust the Nagni Barcha into the elephant's forehead, and it went, piercing the iron plates into the flesh of the elephant. elephant was horrified. The elephant turned around blindly, throwing its rider to the ground, swinging its trunk left and right, cutting through the soldiers and trampling them under its foot. The hill chief's men were stunned and shaken. After this, Bhai Uday Singh Ji, Bhai Bachitra Singh Ji's brother, challenged Keshri Chand and offered him to attack first and gave him a chance to attack first. But he missed it. Then Bhai Uday Singh returns the blow with his Karpa Barcha, and Raja Keshri Chand's head was separated from his body. Then he placed it on the Karpa Barcha and rode off to Guruji. Not just that, but the elephant, who was running all around the battlefield, causing destruction, had to be stopped. Therefore, according to Gyani Gyan Singh Ji, Bhai Sher Singh Ji cut off its leg, and Bhai Mohkam Singh Ji cuts off its trunk, and the elephant falls to the ground like a collapsing hill. But I feel very upset when I realize that today we are more like Duni Chand, less on our faith, least on our commitment as a human being, more inclined to the vices of materialism and gain, more compromising on our values and morals. However, everything is destiny that's controlled by the Akal Purkh. Therefore, following the Guru's hukum leads to winning in this world and the other. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.